All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your one and only Crypto Papa, the CEO of BNG, and we have been on a series, talking about financial freedom. We started with the 5 laws, okay, that govern financial freedom, that gives financial freedom. And yesterday we talked about how to identify a system. I believe you know that a system is an opportunity. A system could also be a solution to a problem, okay? And we discovered that you are to look for a system, and from the system you have other subsystems, okay, other opportunities. And the next on our list is getting a mentor, okay? Who is a mentor? We said after you have seen a system, the next thing you need to do is to get a mentor in that field, okay, or in that particular section or industry, okay? So we are looking at how you can get a mentor. The truth is, if you fail to get a mentor, then you might just be doing yourself a huge mistake, okay? And that is like someone driving a car without brake. So take note of that. Without a mentor, you are like a car, okay, on the move, on a motion without brake. And you know what happens, or what will happen if you are driving a car without a brake. It's dangerous, okay? Now, before we go into how to get a mentor, who is a mentor? Who is a mentor? Now, I believe we all know this topic to some extent. If possible, you know it more than I do. But I just want to bring out some points so that you will get to understand what we are saying. Or probably we are just refreshing ourselves, our system, our minds, and see how we can position, okay? So I'm not better than you. You know what I want to say, but just give me your listening ears so that you will understand as we proceed, okay? So a mentor is a person or a friend who guides a less experienced person by building and modeling positive behaviors. Come again. A mentor is a person or a friend, or it could be anyone who guides a less experienced, now underline that word, a less experienced person by building trust and modeling positive behaviors. Now, we can also see a mentor as someone who is able to share life experiences and wisdom. Now, we are talking about a mentor now. Now, we say he could also be someone that is able to share life experiences and wisdom, and as well as technical experts. They are good listeners. They are good observers. Yes. Now, don't forget that mentors are an important part of personal and professional development. Okay? They guide you through times when people need someone. So, looking at this definition, or probably if I want to add, you can say a mentor is a coach, a tutor, a facilitator, a counselor, a trusted advisor. A mentor is someone willing to spend his or her time guiding a less experienced person by building trust and modeling positive behaviors. So you see, when you see a system, and you fail to have or look for a mentor, and you want to go through the system yourself, don't forget, I told us, I think yesterday, that there is nothing new under the sun. Whatsoever thing you are experiencing now as we speak, someone somewhere has experienced it in time past. So when you see or find yourself in a situation or in a system or in an opportunity, the next thing that comes to your mind is, someone was here before me. Then you go in search. How do I locate this person? How do I connect with this person for a guide? Don't forget, is someone that is ready to teach, to guide, to counsel a less experienced person. So it means you have seen a system, you are less experienced. He's an expertise. Talking about a mentor, a coach with vast experience, past experiences. So you need to understand this fact. When you see a system, when you see an opportunity, when you see something that probably is set to give you the success that you need. And I told us identifying a system demands you seeking or having a relationship with your maker, because he is the one that knows your purpose. He is the only one that can give you or show you what you were created for. Otherwise, you will just be passing through life. So you need to understand this fact. So going further, we can say a mentor can help you advance with your field and connect you with opportunities that you might not have had access to. Okay? A mentor is someone that can, in one way or the other, help you advance within your field, within that space you call system, you call industry. He's the only one, or is the person that can help you advance in it. Please take note of that. Take note of that. Now, they do this by sharing their knowledge. Like I said, they've been there before you. So they share their knowledge, their experiences, helping you identify opportunities in your path and potentially opening doors for you when the time comes. I give you an example. What I'm doing right now, or what I've been doing since this lockdown started, is mentoring. In other words, I'm talking about this field, this blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. I'm actually guiding you on what to do. You see, after the financial education, the next thing I do is to give you more light, to throw more light, and at the same time, throw one or two opportunities. And like the cryptocurrencies I gave you guys to buy, by the end of the day, you're going to understand what we are doing. He that has here, let him hear. So what am I doing? It is because I have been in this space. I have some experiences that you don't have. Now, guess what? I was talking to my in-law today, my brother-in-law. He did a mistake, and I was like, why should you do this such mistake when you have me and you can have access to me at any time, including someone too, I think in Enugu or so. I said, why should you do this bloody mistake when you know you can reach me at any time? He said, I'm sorry. And you know what my wife said? My wife said, well, probably they want to experience or they want to pay, for things they don't know. That before you became like this, you actually paid. I said, that's true. But it's dangerous in this our dispensation for you to, be paying for what you shouldn't have paid for because of ignorance. So you need to understand that a mentor is someone that is ready to show you or connect you with opportunities that might not, or that you might not have had access to. Take note of that. He will share his experiences, his knowledge, and probably identify opportunities in your path and potentially opening doors for you when the time comes. It is very important, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me give you this advice. You should find a mentor. Take notes if you want to write it down. It is best you find a mentor who has a title. Take notes. Similar to one you would like to have one day. Or who once worked in the position you have now. So that both of you will have a common understanding of roles and responsibilities as well as future possibilities. I want to come again. Please try as much as you can to have a mentor who has a title that is similar to the one you would like to have, in the future. Or probably someone who has worked in the position that you have now. So if I should throw this question at you now, who is the person guiding you in this field, blockchain technology and cryptocurrency? Who is the one you call your mentor in the Christendom? You must understand some facts that sometimes there are people that are there specifically for you. Why? Because they have gone through that thing you are about to go through in life. And that is the reason why you have to find someone in that same direction, or someone that has been in that field. Because if you fail to do that and you get anybody as your mentor, I'm sorry, you might just miss it. For instance, you want to get someone in the faith, that's in the Christendom, as your mentor in the blockchain space. I'm sorry, you have crashed, or you will crash. I believe you understand that. Or a politician, you want to have a politician as your mentor in this system, in this opportunity called blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, you will fail woefully. That is what we call colossal failure. So you need to understand all these things we are saying. Depending on the field that you are in, look for a mentor. I wish I'm with you physically, you would have answered this question or this statement. See her here. I love that. That's one of my pastor's statements. After he has finished talking, we'll say, see her here. But you need to understand this. It's very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very important. I mean, very, very important. Please take note of that. Take note of that. Choosing someone. Now, how do you know that someone has experience in the field you are in or the field you're about to go in? Many offices have their own formal systems to identify mentors for their employees, and to facilitate a strong mentoring relationship. And hear this, if you are building a mentorship on your own, there are several places you might go to seek a mentor. Very, very important. Several places you might go to seek a mentor. Now, how do you identify a good mentor? Some of the things you need to look out for, because not everybody can be your mentor. And you cannot be a mentee. Not everyone you can be a mentee to. So how do you identify? What are the things you look out for? So that both of you will not be having clashes or issues. Because a mentor is someone you submit to. It's someone that you are loyal to. You give your 100% loyalty to. Whatsoever thing he tells you, that's a mentor. Whatsoever thing he tells you, that's what you do. If you take anything to him and probably you ask him that this is what I want to do, guide me. If he says don't do it, that don't do it is the last command. But when you have a mentor that will say don't do it, and when you get home is what you will do, then it's not a mentor. It's never mentoring you. Never. Just look elsewhere. And don't forget, when we're talking about mentor and a mentee, a mentor could be older, could be younger. But the most important thing is he has experience in your field or in the field that you're about to go into. He has some expertise in the areas that you feel you want to go into. So please take note of that. So what do you look out for? Extensive experience in a related or relevant field. Like I said, that's the first thing. You look out for a mentor that is experienced in the field that you are in or about to go in. Talking about the system, the opportunity you are about to seize or you have seized. He must be experienced. If not, he might mislead you. Secondly, probably similar educational background. Or might have overcome relatable challenges. In other words, anyone you want to take as a mentor might have passed through some hurdles, some challenges that have actually given him some of these experiences. When he talks, you know this is an experienced person. He will not mislead me. I give you an example, just like some of us, the way we behave in the Christendom, when you start following someone that this is my what's it called, my spiritual father or my mentor, and he is just starting a ministry without any experience, or probably in the banking industry, someone that has no experience, because you just love his personality. He said, I think he should be my mentor. No. Look out for experience. Look out for challenges. Hear him talk. Men, hear him talk. When you hear someone talks, you will know this person in this field, he cannot go wrong again. Then let me follow his footsteps. Let me hear from him. Let me take his advice. I believe whatsoever thing he will say, he will tell me, he will advise me of. I know he will not go wrong. That's a mentor. He must be friendly and with a genuine personality. If he's not friendly, it's not for you. A mentor is someone that you can easily approach, you can easily reach, you can easily contact, you can easily, when they say, sir, I want to see your man, oh, okay, let's see how it goes, this and that. And he must have a genuine personality and must be friendly. And he must be credible and trustworthy in character. Now, let me tell you one of the reasons why we created or we are building this empire known as Bodespreneur, Bod Exponential Entrepreneur. It is because of things we have seen in this industry, online, MLM, multi-level marketing, blockchain technology, and cryptocurrency. We have seen so many people that follow us, believed on, trusted. They take their words. When they say, please, let's run with this opportunity, they are ready to run with it. They just believe because they don't understand what is called mentorship. So they just follow based on, this guy is doing well. Look at the car he's driving. Look at the house he has built. Or look at how he speaks. Man, he's eloquent when it comes to speaking, when it comes to this, he is good. Let us follow him. So by the time they talk, you don't even know what they are saying, but you go after what they have told you to do. And at the end, you sink. And guess what? When you sink, they don't mind. The next week, you'll see them with a new opportunity. With a new opportunity entirely. So you need to understand this, ladies and gentlemen. He must be credible and trustworthy in character. And he must not for any time, at any time, feel threatened by empowering others. The one you see as a mentor or you want to take as a mentor must not feel threatened by empowering people. If you see the one or look out for the one you take as a mentor and is threatened by what you do, is never a mentor or it's not your mentor. Move on. Moving on, looking for someone who will mentor you or looking for another mentor does not mean you are failed. It means you got it wrong at first. So move on to look for another mentor. Anyone that is threatened, I repeat, he's being, or he feels you want to take over, or you will take over, is never a mentor or your mentor. Let me use that word, your mentor. So look out for another person. Because a mentor is ready to give you his 100%, everything he has. He's ready to show you because his motive for accepting you as his mentee is to guide you, show you the way for you to be better than him. I'm not boastful of what I do, but by his grace, you see what I do. I try as much as I can. Everything I have upstairs, I give to you. Everything I have, I give to you. All the secrets I have, I give to you. Sometimes the secrets or the things I tell you, if I were to make money off you, I would have made some millions. Because there are ways I will go about it, and you have no choice than to pay. And you'll be paying. But I know that if you know this, you will not fall into the ditch or the pit that we fell into. And at the same time, if you know it, you're going to spread it. Therefore, I will need to teach you and at the same time imbibe in you or give you the culture, the right culture of transferring knowledge to the next person. And by doing that, you are helping the society getting better. Because when you look at the society will hope for We are the society. And someone said, if you want to change Africans, then change the young ones in the college. And that's true. Change how they think. So it is time for us to build generations. It is time for us to teach ourselves now that we should go out and teach others what they need to know. Because in doing that, we can move freely in the society. In doing that, we can touch more lives. In doing that, we can, lift the burden on government. Because so many of us think governments are responsible for creating jobs. No. The answer is no, it's purely no. They are to give a suitable environment for us to thrive. And that's where they are failing. But saying they are responsible, the answer is no. Let us not go to that aspect. Let's come back home. So you need to understand what we are saying. So he must also be open to learning from the mentee. At times, the mentee can as well bring out one or two things, and the mentor will also learn from it. I believe with all these things we have discussed, you will know what it feels when you have met a good match. Because you must feel comfortable with your mentor. You should feel like they have a lot to offer you that is directly, related to your field of work. But if this is not true within the first few times that you guys meet, it is perfectly acceptable to end the mentorship, like I said. Remember, it is not a failure to move on and seek someone new. Take note of that. It is never a failure. It is never a failure. And don't forget, you may even want to request a meet-up or interview before formally accepting a mentorship. And I will say, please listen to this. You can write it down. Keep in mind, just keep in mind that both of you will be getting to know one another during these meetups. And both of you will be accepting your rules. Okay? Not just even accepting them, prepare to answer questions about your background and expectations and try to make a good impression. You see, sometimes when I talk here and when we meet, I will ask you some questions, tell me how you feel and what have you. And I will say, I have not started mentoring anyone here. Okay, I have not. What I'm doing now is just informal, trying to build you in this blockchain space. And the cost of doing this, I need to prepare you ahead of time so that you will not fall into the pit that we fell into. Because in life, until you know, you don't know. And it is best you know so that you can advance in life. Knowledge is power. Because what the Bible says, in all thy getting, you need knowledge. Get understanding. Get knowledge. Go. I want to leave you with this. The true meaning of understanding, knowledge, and wisdom. James 1:22-23. He said, be not hearer of the word only. So to paraphrase, do not just hear what you are hearing, but hear, do what you are hearing or what you have heard. Because if you fail to do that, you are like someone looking at himself in a mirror And the moment he leaves that place, he forgets the person that he is. So you need to understand that understanding or knowledge is the rightly application of wisdom. While understanding is the facts that you get about a thing. So what we have discussed, it means if you pick anything, you understood some things. Now, where knowledge will come into play is you applying what you understood. And in all, you become wise, and that is wisdom, because applying what you have known is called wisdom. But until you fail to apply the knowledge that you have, it's called foolishness. So it is not good enough to have knowledge. You need wisdom, okay? And wisdom, we said, is the rightful application of knowledge. So these are the things I want to leave you with today, talking about a mentor. He that has ear, let him hear what I have told us today. Like I said, we are discussing them step by step, little by little, because you need to get understanding in this phase of life that we are in. We need to be vast in all that we do, and at the same time, be grounded. Okay? But tomorrow, we shall go to the next law of financial freedom. Any question? Any question? Let me see. All right, God bless you. We shall answer the question probably at the end of the day. So like I said, tomorrow we'll continue on the next law. God bless you.